Hey, folks, welcome back. I would like to apologize for the previous videos that I made. I seem to think that they were crappy because of something else. I'm trying a direct line connection for the internet for the upload speed. So hopefully things will be better for the video quality and hopefully the sound because I wasn't really too happy with the sound, but mostly I was disappointed in the video quality. But now that I got a direct line connection again to my mini computer to the internet because it is a small computer and I do believe the upload speed is not that great. Sorry for a bit of the redness. I just thought I'd quickly put it up because I felt disappointed. And like, why is my feed bad? Because it used to work, but my computer was directly hooked up to the internet. But I also have a PlayStation down here. I stream movies, hockey games, and I also play games. So let's hope that works. Anyways, it's Long Hair Friday, and yes, I cut it up with a ponytail, but give me a second because I said it would be Long Hair Friday episodes, and this is what will happen. Oh, I think my dad will be extremely happy that I cut some hair. Let's see if that gets off the, yeah, there we go. Shave the sides, Dad. Yeah, I hope you like that. And yeah, let's just say you would definitely like to see my hair a lot shorter, but my wife, lovely lady, loves my hair long, and I also like my hair long. And here we go. Welcome to Long Hair Friday, folks. This is like a shout out edition. I made a sign card because I don't want to be so tech savvy. There's other names in the descriptions and stuff like that. Now, keep in mind, it's just a shout out. I am not particularly putting anybody above anybody else or anything else like that. After all, I got like three people that are watching my show, maybe more on Facebook. I highly doubt it, but the video quality was crappy. The last couple of episodes, I noticed it doesn't show up when I'm doing the feed. Like I see it myself right here looking at the screen. But anyway, let's hope that is better and stuff. So today's shout out is to all the independent media that is out there that is trying to bring us the truth. I just want to say that these people are a godsend in the era of the overlords that we have in this world, right? I mean, look at all the giant corporations that are owned just by a couple entities, right? Most of the media falls under, I think, an umbrella of seven organizations. That is just a small amount, and every small newspaper small newspaper things and all that, they just slowly disappeared, and now we just get mass bad information that's like 15 seconds long, and we are expected to what? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I'll accept it. Right? I know. There's so much stuff going on out there. I mean, you just look at all the stuff that old poor Biden's son Hunter had to go through. And yet somebody on the, I guess, I don't want to say Republican side, but a person that helped give information to the Republican side about so-called stuff that Hunter was dealing with was charged for giving false information. That's a long story. I'm not going to dive down it, but let's keep in mind that Hunter did throw away a gun, lied on an application, hasn't paid his taxes, owes back rent, is not a good father, and a host of other things. Right? I am not trying to make the guy look like he didn't deserve whatever it is. He deserves every bit of it to him, and I hope they uncover more to bring down any kind of corruption and waste of taxpayers' dollars or stealing of money that should have been used elsewhere. Just like in Canada, right, folks? Just like all the scandals and everything else that are going on, whether it's WeScam, whether it is the SNL Lavalin, there's a host of things. There is the young girl that was murdered that Trudeau said would never happen because no one will be harmed by the immigrants that come into this country. What a choice of words. And that poor young girl died very young, like 13, 12 years old, I believe. And, that trial took forever, and I feel for that family having to wait that long for justice, right? And I don't even think he got proper justice. None at all. I'm just trying to fix my hair, folks, because after all, just got the haircut, and I just want the earmuffs to fit on nice and look pretty good. And I guess I'll just have to live with it like this. Yes, it's Long Hair Friday. Why? Well, it's Friday, and it's a good day. Let's relax. Let's be positive, right? That's what I'm going to do about the shout out. Yes, folks, shout out to all these independent people out there that are out there. Even a shout out to the Flames Digest guy, who I am absolutely liking because he sums up everything that's going on within the Flames on the days throughout all the different medias. And basically, I absorb it all in one shot. Now, there's no real videos or anything, but I like his honest take and his humanness, right? That's right, folks. And all I can say is, more people out there that I could shout out about. Well, here's a list that I have, and we could start it off. And oh, look at that perfect Northern perspective. The real Andy Lee, Raging Dissident, Clyde Do Something, the Pleb, James O'Keefe, the Village Fox. If you would like me to I paused the screen. Teasing. Anyways, yeah, if you have to pause the screen to get the names. Now, Northern Perspective, Real Andy Lee, and Clyde Do Something, they're like all on YouTube. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking that way. Northern Perspective is on YouTube and the X. The Real Andy Lee is on X. She may be on elsewhere, I'm not positive. And the Raging Dissident is on Rumble, and he does put stuff out on X. The Pleb is on YouTube. He is on probably on TikTok as well. He's on X. Shout out to him. James O'Keefe, well, he's bigger than everybody almost combined on this thing for his so-called reporting and going out there and being a mud rocker or raker, whatever you want to call it. The Village and Fox on the bottom of the list. Every week on X, he puts out 10 stories the media doesn't tell you about, and they are a eye-opener. But yes, let's get back to some of these people. The Northern Perspective Canadian show, I believe it's a married couple, can't be positive, different last name, but a good show. They are informative, and they share the presence of their show almost equally, which is nice to see. There's a bit of humor, and it is commentary, it is a bit of opinionated and stuff like that, but they present everything well. Northern Perspective is an excellent, excellent news program. If you want to know a little bit more about a subject, hopefully they are discussing the subject you are interested in. They're mostly political and stuff, but hey, give them a check out if you want to know more, like about the prorogation or whatever of Parliament. They have a couple of good episodes just the other day. I know I could probably put up links, but guess what? Those things will hopefully be coming. That's why I got this fancy little signboard. Going to try and do things a little bit different. Things will be listed in the description for names and all that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, folks, it's just funsies. It's a good time and a shout out to all these good people. I mean, Andy Lee is a reporter who I guess jumped in during the convoy. Don't quote me. What I do like is her ability to read Chinese and Oriental language, right? She is so heavily into the foreign interference of China and all the other aspects of some scandals like the Green Slush Fund. She is a gem, and I think she's worthy of a follow if you really kind of want to know the guts of a story or the scandal that's going on besides the puff pieces the CBC puts out. Remember, the CBC basically, instead of being a journalist, attacked other journalists for trying to say that they're stating facts. And, like it's just, they're journalists. You shouldn't be attacking other journalists. If you're going to debunk somebody, debunk them, right? Yeah. That's just the way it is and stuff. And the Raging Dissident, Jeremy McKenzie, Philip the Goat, and Gang. Now, there's a little flag there. I was kind of sort of loosely affiliated with the group here out in the Vanderhoof Fort Fraser area. There was a group of people that getting together. It was kind of fun. Learned some axe throwing. Got to hang out with people that know some skills, machining, welding, stuff like that. I learned a little bit, and I'm happy about that. The axe throwing, well, it gave me a hobby and there was also a few people that were very like-minded and similar and decent people, and most importantly, I didn't hear anybody say that we had to kill any other race. Ha! I know, the government made them the boogeyman. But all I want to say about the raging dissident is Jeremy McKenzie is a good listen to. The guy works hard on his shows. You may not like him. I don't always agree with him, but he is the bullhorn that this country needs to wake people up. Yes, wake people up. All right. Reminder, people, the scone behind me that you see above my head, sort of, is a shout out to all the people who missed a loved one, lost a loved one, whether it's through a COVID vaccination, or the COVID itself by chance, or anything. that scone is lit for you, it's an audience, for myself, it's for the people that are important in my life and are passed on, and hopefully I'm using their, I guess, their energy, their aura still. Basically, hopefully they're still around and they're giving me a boost, right? That is all it is a reminder of my past and everything else. And yeah, so a shout out to there. And Clyde, do something, folks. Yes, Clyde, let's go. Clyde was one of the other first few people I started to really get into, especially after the convoy thing. He is just what I believe a mechanic, and then he became a podcaster. He was putting stuff out there early on during the convoy thing, and it was an eye opener. And a shout out to Clyde and all the people that are out hanging with him now, like Marty up north. He is a godsend, folks. The man is smart. He knows how to dig stuff up. And if you want to challenge him to anything, I recommend it because you know what? He would probably love that challenge if you want to prove him wrong. That's how likable I like Marty. He doesn't really put up with fools, but if you want to challenge him, I think he'll accept it. Right? You know, and Clyde does a good show. And the same thing I want to shout out to people is if you got a show and you're doing your show, do your show. If you're not liking what the other guy's doing, don't attack them. If they're attacking you, well, you guys go ahead and have at it. I'm not here to try and start an argument. I'm not here to pick on somebody else who has another show. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm just here to try and hopefully be informative and entertaining because I'm just a dude in a house coat. And I know many of you are like a dude in a house coat like myself. You're reading the news, you're doing whatever. You're home, you're relaxed. That's the point of this whole thing. There's too many people in suits or, that have a persona or whatever you want to call it, And I just want it to be casual, positive, and yes, informative. It can be blunt, it can be political, and everything else. But it is what it is. And in this day and age, since we have the power of the internet and the connectivity, I'm hoping to be able to reach people from around the world. I'm hopefully one day we'll see my chat thing go up. And you know what? I did actually get a response the other day. I thought I was getting a follower for a video, but hey, uh, whatever. It was a disgusting picture. And, follow me. No, 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 no. Sorry. But anyways, this is that dude in the house coat, Justice Truth. And yes, all these people here, I hope you see, you follow them. Remember SCTV? Yes, it's in 3D. Woo, 3D. I know. I'm being silly, being crazy, but it's Friday, long hair Friday. People, you need to relax if you're watching this and you actually made it this far and you're still a bit tense. Take a breath. That's right, folks. I mean, I'm kind of like a little tense because I've been making videos the last couple of days and the quality of the feed isn't there. I'm hoping to see the quality now restored with my direct link to the internet. But like again, I said earlier, the show is about a shout out Long Hair Friday. I hope to have it a little bit different than the other things because, well, I don't really want to do the same thing over and over again. And I'm going to hopefully show you some money saving tips. Hopefully, going to show you down the road, maybe, just maybe, my gold panning claim or just out gold panning. And I'll show you some videos of that and maybe your stilt shots. And here's how much gold I found. I hope to gain an audience and a following. And I know I'm starting to ramble on again. And I will just say here, folks, to all you good people out there, positive vibes. I hope to see you share this, like this, maybe even subscribe. I'm new at this. I'm not trying to be, the next Howard Stern or whatever you want to be. I just like to be a mix of everybody I've ever listened to and hopefully present it in a way that is me. Anyways, positive vibes. If you haven't been to an SPCA or considering a pet, please stop by the SPCA and have a look down the aisle and see if an animal connects with you and be a warrior in the garden, folks. Be a warrior in the garden. Trip and train, and see you later. Whew, let's see if that was better.